What is good, y'all? SGG gang, man, back in better with yet another Reds rebuild. Now, today we're trying to get through, the month of September. We've got our call updates, got contracts coming up. So we're trying to get through the rest of this season. It's not looking too likely that we'll go ahead and make the playoffs. But I wanted to go ahead and start things off today. We do got a brand new pitcher on the roster, Hernandez. I think that's how it is. I'm joining my players' names. A lot of unique names out here, but we just traded for him, so I figured we would go ahead and get into a player lock game of one of his very first starts. 6-7 on the year, 102 innings pitched, 41 walks, 94 strikeouts. He's been a very good starting pitcher for the team that he was on, and now he's with us. So I'm hoping that he can be a future centerpiece of the starting rotation. That's very up in the air. I'd say the only thing that is certain is that Luis Castillo will be our ace moving forward. But I'm interested to see what he can do. A 1.56 whip, ERA at about 4.6. If we can get that a little bit lower, I'd feel pretty comfortable about his future moving forward. But he was pretty young. So I went ahead and took the chance on him, and we'll go ahead and take a look at him here today. And I really liked what he had to offer this game. A lot of very strong pitches, pitching to contact a lot. As we go ahead and get things started with the very first batter he faces. 2-1 count going out to the outfield at F9 there. Going to get the game started off, and we will see what he has to offer us here. Next up, we got Jorge Manado, and he swings and misses through the 0-2 fastball there, getting him down on strikes. Not too many strikeouts here today, but I was still pretty impressed with what he was able to do. Like I said, a pitch to contact type of pitcher, getting a lot of very important outs, which can be kind of dangerous when you're pitching to a lot of contact. As we go ahead and get things into the top of the second, we got a 2-1 count here to Ryan. This is flied out to deep right field. Will this one be caught? He's going back to the warning track wall. That is a home run for Baltimore. Just like I said, pitching to contact can be dangerous. Ryan Mountcastle, 22nd home run of the year. And he gives Baltimore an early 1-0 lead here in a season where, it's not like it's over. I still want to get some victories and see how high we can get this team off in year one. I'd say the goal is probably about 70 wins. I think that's a pretty strong start for a year one of a rebuild. So we bounce back and see how he comes back. 2-2 pitch here. He pops it up, and then he says, you know what? I'm going to go chase it myself, and I'm going to get my own out real quick. I need my confidence back. I need a little bit more from me. Next batter, 0-1. He pops him up out into the stands. Will we be able to glove it? He does, just inside of the seat. So now we've got 2 outs. Way to bounce back from a home run, getting 2 quick outs. Jamon Jones, 0-1 count, 2 outs. Grounder over to third base as well. Moustakas over to first. And that'll be how the second inning ends. So 7 batters faced. Only giving up a solo home run so far. I'll take that. And we give him a 2-1 lead to start the top of the third. And that gets erased almost immediately as that ball is out to right field. A deep fly home run from Ronald Odor. 10th home run of the season, and now Baltimore has just tied this ball game back up. And when you're pitching to contact, when you're in hitters' ballparks, you'll see a lot of balls fly, but not all of them the good type of fly. Sometimes you want to see fly outs instead of home runs. So we'll see how he's able to bounce back this inning. Another leadoff home run for the second straight inning. And this is a little blooper over the first. Next one up, we got Ramon coming up. First at bat, he sees it'll be a fly out to left field. That's the second out of the inning. And now we're looking to go ahead and go 1-2-3 after a home run once again. Facing Jorge, 2-1 count. He'll swing and chop this one over to second base. Jonathan India will glove it, throw over to Votto. And there it is, 3 strong innings, 2 earned runs, which is not how you would look to start out. But hopefully things get a little bit better. If we go over here to the top of the fourth, 2 outs already, 0-2 count. This one's flying back, and it will get down in the gap. Not a home run, thankfully, but this will be a 2-out double. And we'll see if Baltimore is able to go ahead and take the lead back in this ball game. Adeli coming up next. First pitch he sees, he flies it out to center field, and it looks like we will be able to get under that, glove that, and that'll go ahead in the 4th inning. So through 4, 2 earned runs. It could definitely be worse with giving up the home runs that he has and the clutch doubles that he has, but soon we'll go ahead and see him settle in as we get him striking out Jones here for the first out in the top of the 5th. Bounces right back after that Odor, who hit the home run last time. 2-2. Shaq's swing wanted to hold up, got froze a little bit, and that slider is kind of nasty. I'm not even going to lie to you. He was able to go ahead and start settling down batters quickly here as the strikeout started to come through quick, fast, and furious. Now, top of the 7th, he's still out there. Only 61 pitches in, So we're trying to see how much we can get out of him, how much can we squeeze out of him before this lead starts to disappear. And that'll be a base hit to go ahead and get a runner on first. Next batter we face, Trey. First pitch, he doubles this one out into the gap. Going back, it's up against the wall. It'll be picked up and glove thrown into the cutoff man. Man is coming to the plate. The throw at the plate will not even be close. And Baltimore takes a 3-2 lead. And Hernandez has given up 3 here through about 6 innings. And the Reds will go ahead and call that one. So they'll bring in Justin Wilson, a 3.32 ERA. But as for Hernandez, a pretty strong start. I think I really liked what he was able to bring to the table. I think he is going to be a strong pitcher for us in the future. I liked a lot of his pitches. Just pitching the contact can get a little dangerous. Thankfully, we're not like, Colorado or New York or Boston, where pitching the contact pitcher is probably eaten alive. But we'll take it for where we're at right now. And now we'll see if our bullpen can go ahead and shut the door here, keep us within this ballgame, because we know this offense can explode at any moment. And by explode, I mean hit a couple home runs. So now first and second, 1 out here. Justin Wilson on the 2-2 pitch. Throws and swings and misses at the slider inside. You can tell he's pissed off at that one. Really either wanted to hang back or crush that one. I don't know. But then the very next pitch, going out to deep center field. Nick Senzel is moving back at the wall. A leap. Catching that. That probably would have left the ballpark. That might have would have left here. And now we get to see some hitting for once for Cincinnati. Max up. First pitch he sees. Are you kidding me? Didn't I tell you we could go on a run? Cincinnati, say hello to the baseball because it is a souvenir. It is gone. The big red machine has just tied up the ball game. Max Sherrock, his 3rd of the season, filling in for Kyle Farmer. We kept him in, even with Kyle Farmer possibly coming back soon. I think he might even still be a long-term answer for us. That boy is actually pretty good out there. Next up, we got Amara Jr., who we did bring up with the injury to Donovan Sullivan. So he's hitting this one deep to center field, and that's just the problem with him, man. He's getting a lot of good contact, a lot of hard hit balls. They're just finding gloves, which is why I think he'll be okay. The average is pretty low, but a lot of his pitches are just barely missing. They're finding gloves, just getting unlucky bounces. You see here we got TJ Atone coming into the ball game down for relief after the leadoff walk. It looks like he's going to get down a bunt. Joey Votto coming in quickly. Throw goes to second. Got one. Throw over to first base. Not in time. The speed was just too much. But at least we got the leadoff runner there. Probably was going to be a sacrifice bunt to get him in the scoring position. And now we just got a runner at first. Amara Jr. going back to the wall. A chance to leap for himself. And he misses. He jumped too far to the left. That's a rookie mistake. Senzel has to come back him up. Pump fakes in the outfield. And the runner went home. He must not have seen him. And now this lead is back to Baltimore. 4-3. Runner at second, 1 out. Pitch gets away. Stevenson picks it up, throw over to third base, and it is not in time. And not only do they have the lead, but they have a chance to extend it. 1-2 count to Ryan. He swings and misses. Great sinker there from TJ on the outside. Next pitch throws. Got him. NeQuinn not able to get there. It'll bounce in front of him. And now the lead is 5-3. 0-2 to the deli. Will he be able to extend the lead? Strike 3, and that'll take us into the top of the ninth or bottom of the 8th. For us to look to see if we can do something here. Cole Sulser will come in, and he'll look to get some relief as we go ahead and get Jonathan India up with a leadoff base hit. I love him as a leadoff role. He's been such a key hitter to start off the offense for us. A lot of key opening hits, and there's Joey Votto into the gap. That's going back to the wall. It'll be picked up. Will India test and go home? He will. The throw will not even go in. I guess they didn't think they'd have a chance at it, and the run will score. Puts it back with the one-run ball game. Joey Votto's 10th double of the season. And we'll see if we can lead this up. Mike Moustakas, our best hitter on the team, is up with a chance to tie the ball game. Full count. 3-2. Swings and a misses. He was too early on the circle change. Probably thinking four-seamer there. And they go ahead and bring in Paul Fry to face Aquino. 2 outs. 1-2 count. He's got him swinging. Almost broke the bat, but you ain't Bo Jackson, baby. And now we got Tyler Wells coming in to shut the door here. We'll go ahead and skip to the bottom of the ninth to try to see if Cincinnati can get this last run to tie it up and possibly win the game. 2-2 to Nick Senzel. The first pitch he gets is a four-seamer, 96 miles per hour, right by the bat. Then you got Max Sherrock. Hit the home run earlier. Hits a liner right over the first baseman's head, and that will not be into the gap, so he'll have to stay at first base with a single. But now we've got a one-out rally started. Albert Amora Jr. We just talked about him having really good contact. Can he finally find some grass instead of a glove? The 1-2 from Tyler Wells comes in, swings and misses at the 4-seam low, and not able to be clutch. Tyler Naquin up next, 0 for 2 on the day. Can he be the hero that this team needs? 0-1. Fouls off another 4-seamer. 0-2. Tyler Wells deals. And that is a fly ball deep out into the gap. The right fielder will give chase, but get there before the warning track in Baltimore. We'll walk out of here with a 5-4 victory over Cincinnati. The wins are far and few between, but in what we came here to watch this game for, I think Elijah Hernandez did a very good job with coming in, pitching very well, getting the outs that he needed, went pretty deep into the ballgame and ate up some innings. We just should have been able to get him some more runs, and the bullpen should have been a little bit stronger, and we would have been able to get a dub. Now, coming out of that game, Arizona offers us a trade for center fielder Jake McCarthy in exchange for Joey Votto. I thought about it for a little bit. Joey Votto is old. I don't see him being on this team very long. I just didn't like any of the stats that Jake had to offer, even as a 24-year-old center fielder. I feel like we have a lot of outfield talent that needs to come up here. So we go ahead and decline that trade. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and look at some of these contract extensions. Now, we're only offering to people that I feel like have earned it to this point in the season. We'll handle the rest in the offseason. So looking at my pitchers, Luis Castillo, I keep telling y'all, this man is about to be the ace of our rotation. So I go down here, I change him to ace. Interest really high right now. He's really pleased with that role. Now, 5 years, around $11.6 million is what he's wanting. And I'm looking and saying, how low can I go and still get pretty good interest? We're at 10.7 right now. That meter's about 3/4 away full. So I give a little bit back, 11.2, 11.3, 11.4. And in the end, I, give him basically almost what he wants, 11.5 million a season, because he is going to be our ace. He is somebody I feel confident about being on this team long term. So I go ahead and let him stay. Next up, we got Lucas Sims, closer. It's been great for us. A 1.41 ERA, 25 saves. I think he only has like 26 or 27 attempts, so not many blown saves. He's been very clutch to end ball games. I like him, and I feel confident about him being our closer moving forward. So we offer him a deal. Next, Tyler Stevenson. He wants $2.7 million a year. I'm cool with that. A 4-year deal, but let me see how low I can go. We need to save some cap space because I might need to make that splash. So just $2 million a season there for him. Jonathan India wanting to get about the same amount of money, and I feel confident about him moving forward, being a very key player for us to start. Aquino, I'm going to give you a chance to keep getting better, man. But 27, I'm not confident in a long-term deal, so I just give him a little 2-year deal here, and I lower the money way down. He only wants $1.8 million a year, and they had him at like $4 or $5 million a year, so I lowered this way down. We go down to about $1.5 million a season and get him to sign that contract offer. Now, right after that, the Mets offer us a deal, and they try to give me a 35-year-old pitcher, so you already knew we wasn't even wasting no time on that. Decline. But I want to get into a player lock game with the unlucky man himself, batting 143, first-round pick in 2012, Albert Amara Jr. Is he going to be on this team next year? Most likely. Is he getting the spring training invite? Definitely. Do I think he'll get better? I hope so. I hope he gets a little bit better because, like I said, he's just unlucky at this point. A lot of solid contact. It's not like he's getting weak hits. It's not like he's striking out. He's hitting fly balls. You see the first at bat, deep fly. This one, deep fly right down the line, just didn't slice enough. We come over here. We're up 3-1 in the top of the 7th. 2-0 count here, working it. He gets a little bit late on the sinker, grounds it over to second base, and he's out over at first base. So I think he's got a long-term solution on this team. Didn't give him a contract offer, though. We'll wait and see about that in the offseason. But I do think that he could be a long-term solution and be up here at the Major League roster next season. Now, there's a drop third strike there. He won't even try to go over. It was a clutch situation to give us the lead or extend the lead a little bit there, but we're still able to win it 4-2. Another victory here. Lucas Sims, player of the game, coming in and shutting the door. I did have to come in and look and see why Castillo didn't get the win. Some reason they took him out for 4 2/3 innings. And there's the good news. Kyle Farmer is back. Unfortunately, yeah, he's staying on the bench, though. I think I've liked how Max has played so far, so we're going to continue to let him be in the starting lineup. As you can see here, we're going to send past Milwaukee and New York. Unfortunately, only able to pull away 2 out of the 6 wins there. We ended up winning the series in Miami. But the season is slowly but surely getting away from us. 52-63. You can see here the victory 7-5. I wanted to see more of Hernandez. So through simulation, what kind of stats was he putting up? And here, 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. So pretty average by his point. He has a 4 ERA. Next game, 5-1. Not so lucky on the run support here. But he went 6 1/3 and only gave up 2 of those 5 runs. Warren ended up giving up the other 3. So I think he's going to be a long-term solution. I really do. I think the ERA is going to get a little bit better. And here you go. We got a clutch situation here, critical situation, I should say. We're down 3-2, runner at second, 2 outs. Kyle Farmer is in the game this time, and he gets hit by a pitch. Must have been coming in to relieve Max because he might have been a little bit tired. So as he goes over to first, they go ahead and bring in Michael Givens to try to go ahead and shut this game out. They're only up 1 here. So I think we're going to get Nick Senzel over there for Kyle Farmer. Just a little bit more speed. Farmer is coming back from injury, so go ahead and rest them knees. Aquino's up next. Runs at first and second, 2 outs. And that's going to get down into center field. It'll go. Throw will come into home plate. Not going to be in time. Let's go. Tyler Stevenson able to slide in just under the tag. And we've got a tie ball game. Michael Givens' first pitch of the game. And that happens. Now, Max actually was in. It looks like we brought in Kyle Farmer to do a different job. But we go ahead and bring in Mike Moustakas. He was on his off day, so I might have been where Kyle Farmer was. But we need him in right now. Grounder, and it is a base hit. It looks to pay off. It's the first pitch he sees, and it's a walk-off win for Cincinnati. Nick Senzel's speed wasn't even really needed for that one. Anybody could have scored that base hit, but it was probably his speed that was able to get him over to third base while the runner was coming in. So I'm proud of the decisions that we made. We brought in Mike Moustakas at the right time, and it caused a victory here against Michael Givens. I'm so glad that we're able to still pull out some wins here. I know the season's looking lost, but like I said, the goal is 70 wins. Now, as we keep going, we end up winning the series with the Cubs, 2-1 there, 5-1 victory, and then the 3-5 loss. And now next up, we got Philly. Critical situation number 2 of the video. We've got a tie ball game, bottom of the ninth. Joey Votto is up. Not been the hitter I thought he would be. Coming into the season, I thought he would be even more clutch than Mike Moustakas, but he's been like the third best hitter, honestly, in my opinion, to be real. Now, the second best has obviously been Baldwin. Tyler Stevenson at one point was the second best. Now, at one point, I thought it was Jonathan India. Aquino's played like it sometimes, but I think he's always been like our third best hitter. Now, after he walks, Mike Moustakas strikes out, which now will bite my teeth a little bit. I don't know what's about to happen. And then Tyler Quinn grounds over to a double play. He drops the ball. With 2 outs, we still have a little bit of life left. Hopefully, we're able to go ahead and bring this thing home. Tyler Stevenson, come on, man. 3-0 count. And he'll go over and walk on 4 straight pitches. And that will bring up Kyle Farmer. Show me something, Kyle. Show me you deserve to be back in this lineup. 1-2, 2 outs. And he checks his swing on a slider basically right down the middle. And we'll have to take this to extras. So, Lucas Sims, I'm going to need you to get a little bit more work for me. Runner at second base. LeQuinn going back, grabs it. And the runner will move all the way up to third base. Throw not on line. And it's looking like they might have that chance to go ahead and score them. 2-1 count here. Ball just outside to Bryce Harper. Tips away the slider. He's got a full count. Pitch coming in. And that is strike number 3. He looks at the circle change low in the zone. And look, all he can do is laugh about it a little bit, man. He knew he got caught there. And with 2 outs, a simple fly ball to Fraley. And we will go ahead and take this thing into the bottom of the 10th with the chance to walk off the Phillies. Runner at second. Aquino up. Swings and misses at the high heat. That vision becoming a problem every single time at the plate. Albert Amara Jr. will take the slider upstairs for a walk. And that brings up Jake Fraley. 1 out. Count even. Now count full after the 3-2. Brian Abreu comes in, throws, and that'll be another walk. So now, just like that, a strikeout, 2 walks. We got bases loaded, 1 out. A double play ends the game, but any kind of hit does as well. We got Jonathan India. I just praised you as one of our second best hitters. And he gets into the infield fly rule. So now 2 outs. This ball game will all come down to Joey Votto. That man I said wasn't even number 2. He said, how dare you disrespect me like that? 1-2 count, 2 outs, base hit right up the middle. He said, put respect on my name as he wins this ball game for Cincinnati. It is a 3-2 victory. And the boys are going to celebrate and turn up tonight as Joey Votto once again shows that he's been clutch for a decade, possibly 2 decades. And now will be the end of that series. We will go ahead and get through that. Donovan Solano still injured, 5 to 6 more months. We won the series 2-3. But next up, we got another critical situation. Lucas Sims, bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Runner at second base, swings and a miss. And that's a first strikeout already. We're up 4-3, so it's 1 more batter left. Can Lucas Sims get this save? First pitch, fouled off. Second pitch, swung through and missed. 0-2 count. We're looking for the slurve. Swing and a miss on the slurve. That thing is too nasty, too dangerous, too lethal. And we're able to go ahead and walk out of here with the W, man. 4-3. We got to show off these wins when we can. Taking down Pittsburgh, and we swept them in the series and going to a 4-game win streak. as it looks like we take game 1 against the Phillies before losing the next 2, 3, and now we've got the Nationals and Cardinals before we go ahead and get into the September call-ups. One more call out here. Lucas Sims doing it once again. 2-1 against Washington. Grounder over to Moustakas. He will pick it up, grab it, throw to Votto. There's out number 1. Josh Bell, first pitch he sees will be a 4-seamer called. 0-1 pitch comes in. It's that slur. You got to get froze. So now you got 0-2. You got to swing. And he swung over the top of the slider, pissed off. You can tell he's frustrated. Watch 2 pitches, only to have to go sit back down after the slider. And next up, we got Cesar Hernandez. 0-1 after swinging through. 4-seamer high up at the neck. He'll take it. Foul ball. 2 outs. They're down to their final strike. And what is it going to be? It's going to be a pop out to Moustakas. He'll get under it, glove it, and Cincinnati walks away with another W. 2-1 against Washington. We're able to go in and take that game just as well. And Lucas Sims, man, that boy's a cheat code. Eliza Hernandez able to come in and get the victory here. 5 innings, 3 earned runs. And I did notice something down here. Kyle Tyler, who we traded for, wasn't even in the pitching rotation. We still had Zach Godley there by mistake. So, seeing that he is new and hasn't played yet, I went ahead and said, why not? Let's go get a player lock game with Kyle Tyler so we can go ahead and get him in. So getting into this game against the Indianapolis Indians, we're down here at AAA to go ahead and check out Kyle Tyler. I mean, we traded for him. Might as well see what the kids got. I think he had a pretty good game here, though. You know, not to spoil it or anything like that. Not too many strikeouts, but similar thing as Hernandez. I guess you say pitch to contact type of guy. 10 games, 7-3 record, a 3.03 ERA already down here at AAA. So he's already been dominating and maybe possibly knocking on the door coming up to the major league level. That's why I traded for him. He could be part of the rotation too. We've got a lot of guys that can be part of the rotation. Gutierrez, Tyler, Hunter Green, Hernandez, and then Luis Castillo. That's the 5 right there. That could be the future. I'm hoping if they all perform and do well. But first batter he faces, man, 0-2 count, and it will be a base hit out into left field. And we'll see how he's able to bounce back from something like that. Juwan is up next, and that is a gapper out to right center field. 1-1 pitch is taken all the way back to the wall. Runner will come all the way around from third base, going home, and it looks like he will be able to score on that. An RBI double. And just like that, he's already given up 1 run. Can he bounce back? This inning is not looking too good. That is a line drive out to left field. That'll get up against the wall. Runner's coming home. He'll score easily. Runner will get into second base, and just like that, 3 batters, 2-0 lead, and a runner at second base with no out still. So how will Kyle Tyler back this up, man? 1-2 count, swinging and misses, a drop third strike, so he'll just throw over, get the out, and the runner will stay at second base. And next batter up, fly ball, deep center field. A little bit shallow though, so not enough to move up on. He'll move halfway just in case it's dropped, but that'll be out number 2. 0-2 to Lonnie White right after, and that's a fly ball out to right field. It looks like he's able to go ahead and calm himself down and get out of the jam, only having given up 2 runs here. So in the top of the second, can he go ahead and cool the rest of the game down? Henry knocks the ball out of the park, knocked the seams off the ball, and it is a 3-0 lead just that quick for Indianapolis. Now, this is looking like a start that is going all bad, so I don't know how he's going to bounce back, but he does with a strikeout to the very next batter. And then 0 count, first pitch he sees, it'll be a fly ball deep out to right field. With 2 outs now, 2-2 count to Connor Scott back up, and he'll swing and miss through the pitch, and that'll be an easy strikeout for them. Now, we go up to the top of the third. Will he finally have a leadoff batter be out? And it will happen here as a fly ball to left field gets him, and we'll finally have a leadoff batter retired. Next up, Jordan Lawler. He'll swing, fly this out to right field. Shallow, he'll get underneath it, glove it, and that'll be a quick out number 2 here in the top of the third. 0-2 count to Aaron Streckford. That'll be lined out into the gap just over the shortstop's head. Will it be able to get to the wall? It'll be cut off just before then, but he'll have just enough speed to get into second base. Can he stop this before the run comes around? This will be popped over to first base, a little liner, and it'll be caught to go ahead and end 3 innings of work, 3 earned runs already, and he's been able to give up only somehow 5 hits through this point. Now, that'll also be the last hit he gives up. As we go ahead and extend things to the top of the 6th, able to get through things pretty calmly here, fly out, and a ground out to go ahead and start things off. And now we've got the first pitch he throws to Jack here. Change up low, got him looking. 0-1 pitch coming in. 4-seamer fouled off. Can he get one more strikeout? Get one more strikeout in. swing, and it's a chopper over the shortstop off the slider. He'll throw over to first base and get him. So 6 solid innings of work, 5 hits, 3 earned, 4 strikeouts. The Indians were able to get the win, so unfortunately he'll get a loss, his 4th of the season. And I don't think I like how he played today. Now, Indianapolis is a good AAA team, good squad to go up against, but he looked to be struggling in this one. Like I said, the first inning was all bad. Then he gave up a solo home run. Unfortunately, he had no offense to back it up, and that'll be kind of where we end things, man. So as you can see with the standings, we're 62 and 72, third place in the division, 11 and a half games behind the Padres for a wild card spot. So in terms of postseason, we're not eliminated, but it's getting very, very slim. So in terms of call-ups for September, I mean, we have a plethora of options. We can bring up Hunter Green. A 3.57 ERA, though, is not call-up worthy. Jay Allen is our next highest batter. That could come up, but I don't think he's really been killing it at AA to even warrant a AAA call-up, let alone coming up here. Gutierrez is a possibility. We got Moran, Strickland possibly coming back up, but he did struggle a lot up here. We've got Jose Barrero, 247, 216. Like, there's not a whole lot of numbers doing it for me. So we'll see. I'll continue to look through these to see the possible call-up opportunities that are on our 40-man roster to see who could end up here at the show. Now, that'll basically go ahead and end things. When we come back next time, we will get the September call-ups. You guys will see what players come up, as well as we'll go ahead and get things to the end of the season. Now, I will play the last game of the season as a full game and lead that into the offseason. So next time out, we'll get through the rest of September and all the way up to the final game of the season. And there's plenty more drama because I've already recorded. Just wait till it come out. Definitely got plenty of drama. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Leave any feedback down below that you guys want to see from the series. And make sure you guys are subscribing and sharing out the channel, man. It really helps it grow. And I really do appreciate it very much, man. It's me, your boy, SGG, the King of Games, baby. And I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. We out.